on this episode of Drunk Chess.
Fuck the British. They made this shit like 300 years ago.
Something's gonna eat us and our heart's gonna stop. But it's not gonna happen. Me bleeding out slowly via a board game. And there's only one rule, which is if you don't respect nature, you die.
Now here's your host, Carl Cinquino.
Yo, 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 welcome back to Drunk Chess. We're doing 100 subscriber extravaganza tonight. Going back to the beginning where it all started. Everyone, welcome back, Ryan.
What's good, everybody? I am so glad to be back. Basically, first reunion of Drunk Chess, I'd say.
Ryan's got a chance to win up to $40 tonight.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And we are getting this bread tonight. I am playing to win.
I will start it up.
Oh, the classic opening. The one that threw me off last time.
Cheers to 100 subs and many more.
Alright, I have to do something different, but ultimately I'm not.
Would you rather look like Magic Johnson, but you don't have his wealth or his AIDS? Or would you rather be Magic Johnson, but without his looks, but with his wealth and his AIDS?
I would definitely be Magic Johnson.
So, no money, no AIDS, but you look like Magic Johnson.
The opposite, where you do not look like him, but you have the money and the AIDS. Like, I could see myself as being, like, wealthy or sick, but I can't, like, imagine being just in a different body. Ooh, I'm going all out with this one. Get out of here.
So you would be okay with having AIDS as long as you had wealth?
To be myself, I guess I'd be okay with a debilitating disease.
Alright. Let's say, yeah, you did have the money. You were a billionaire. What would you do if you had all that money?
I would just try to positively impact the people that are the closest to me, where I would just buy up land and try to just provide basically everything you need for free. Like, you're not dying. At least you have food, you're sleeping somewhere, and you have education. Just making places like that would be the main goal. I cannot stay here, but I'm not gonna go too far. And I would just try to get to around like a few 100,000. And after that, I would just use that to start my own little property in the woods. And then I'd be broke again, back to homeostasis.
We're up to that time of the game where we have a mini game. And this one's Russian roulette. Each move we make, if we get shot, you take a shot.
This is like a childhood memory of just having the Nerf revolver that you can spin, so you can specifically do this, but to the college extreme, which is doing a bunch of vodka shots in a row.
Alright, well, let's do a little back and forth.
First round. My luck, of course. I mean, who's really winning here? At least I get...
I'll start with you.
I get the shot reward. It could be a punishment, but sometimes it's not.
Ugh. First question on the first episode. Read the book Drunk. Talks about how civilization, humanity, has always been around alcohol as a substance. We've always been getting fucked up. We've always been drinking. Like, what's your take? Have your take on substances and intoxicants grown?
After watching Fantastic Fungi, watch Fantastic Fungi, first of all. Just watch it. It revealed so many things that I feel like I knew were true just from tripping. Like, we were able to make alcohol, smoke weed, and do mushrooms as, like, basically cavemen. It's a thing that humans will always do. Like, we will always get fucked up. Like, you can't criminalize the consumption of drugs. Very recent legislation is not going to change, like, very simple, like, biological function, which is we take things to heal us, to fuck us up, to alter our state, because it either improves, gets rid of something, or is just necessary. Like, you can't take that away from people. You're doing something to yourself. Who gives a fuck what you're doing to yourself? Early development stage, I feel like my failing is that I either attack or I defend, and I need to just only attack. Use.
Are you sure about that?
This is the pivotal Ryan strategy in chess, which is don't look at anything that's surrounding your pieces and just move. You're safe.
We're safe. I think we should be a good moment to take a look back at all of the greatest drunk moments on the Drunk Chess show, you know? So yeah, let's click it in. No, you're okay. Oh my god. Okay. You moved into check. How do you balance gym, school, college? How do you balance it all? All right. Just For the sake of
Basically, there was a move for him to win the game, and he told me
I really I have to thank you for joining me tonight. I would have to say this is the greatest interview I've ever done.
Really?
You really think I'm gonna lose?
Nah.
Oh, you don't think I'm gonna lose? You think
I
I'm gonna win?
don't think you're gonna lose, yeah.
You think I'm gonna win?
Nah. I think you're gonna greatest experience. We've really seen a lot about each other. Really
We have.
This is my move?
Nah, the game's over.
Oh, yeah.
Done a lot through this game. Really seen many different sides of each other. I have to be honest.
1,000%.
It's been great.
It's been great.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was quacking crazy, right, Ryan?
That was literally one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
You're really into nature. What's kind of your favorite parts about nature? Why do you attach to it so much?
One of my favorite things about nature is just all of us could leave this apartment today, walk into the swamp, and walk 50 miles. We're not gonna die. We're gonna be scared the entire time that we're gonna die. Something's gonna eat us and our heart's gonna stop, but it's not gonna happen. Like, it takes maybe a few hours to truly just go back to what we're supposed to be doing. And there's only one rule, which is if you don't respect nature, you die. I'll be on a hike climbing up really big boulders, and I'll go across gaps where it just drops in between rocks where you just ping pong down a solid 50 feet. I've tripped before, and the only thing that saved me was the size of the crevice. It was random chance. Stuff like that just makes you realize that you just have to respect the systems that are here, because if you don't, you get punished. I feel like this is gonna be
Both got two.
it's gonna be an early game. Luckiest man alive.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was the rough shot.
Let's talk politics. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about.
Endlessly.
So I guess we're Americans. Why America is wrong. Some of those a little deeper than surface level wrongs.
Since the beginning, it has been one giant clown show of a hypocritical joke. Because even in the founding of our society itself, with our founding fathers, it was hypocrisy. We are going to create an Athens-level society on paper where everyone has a vote. Except you must be a property owner, a male, and white. We have to push it in everyone else's face that we're so good and we're so great. And just that idea alone allows us to subjugate, kill, and destroy other civilizations. Literally a quote from President Obama. We're not doing it because of the land and of the resources. We're doing it because it's right. While at the same time, we are conquering countries for oil. It is just the definition of America. Either party, it's one giant joke. Like, nothing is set up to how they say it is. Nothing is set up to benefit us. And it's basically just one giant governmental group that will keep power by blaming each other for other trivial issues to basically get us to vote opposing each other. And we're like, oh, fuck Republicans, fuck Democrats, we hate each other. We're arguing over nothing. And that only benefits the government and their friends, which are rich people. The only hope that is standing in the face of America is the fact that basically a person under the age of 18 can come to this understanding because of the internet. We can read about basically anything that has ever happened online, and our parents could not do that. Like, they could maybe go to the library, they could watch something on the TV, but how else do you find out about like the most obscure historical event that's ever happened? We are at the precipice, it's make or break. Like, we have the key, which is information. We do that pretty soon, or else the boomers win and the planet's fucked. I'm gonna have to actually think and pull out a legitimate strategy to save myself, and I think I might have one.
Speaking about politics, in a secret lost episode of Drunk Chess, a lot of politics were discussed. And you know who was on that lost episode?
Who was that?
Reigns.
Oh shit. What is that? Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my god, I didn't even know this episode happened. I'm like legitimately intrigued. I already know, but let's find out.
basically Jewish at this point, so it's pretty lit. It seems like 9/11 was an inside job because I've watched a few documentaries on how that shit was like an inside job, and I was like, bro, like, that sounds pretty legit, not gonna cap. You have government facilitated war. Russia and Ukraine are killing each other for like essentially pointless shit. Probably like aliens, they probably exist as well. It just makes sense that they probably would. The universe is pretty big, so don't poison me, Putin.
Whoa! That just blew my mind, even though I was there when it
Oh
happened.
my god. What do you expect from Reigns? That's what you get with your boy.
But recently, I finished reading the book Homo Deus, which is the sequel to the book Sapiens, another really good book. But it basically talks about the future of humanity, what's coming in our semi-recent future. So I would just like to ask you, like, what do you think the future of humanity is? What do you think we're kind of leading to?
When it comes to the AI route and like our computing ability, I think we could have the most advanced computer ever, but as humans, what are we actually going to do with it? We could have an AI tell us the exact doomsday of the earth and we won't even prepare. The majority of the earth won't give a fuck. What is it legitimately going to do for us? Because it seems that as a species, we can't understand information on a collective basis. We are not a hive mind. We are just very individualistic by nature. There's something in us that's just very counter. It doesn't matter how perfect anything is. There will be a group that's sole purpose is to counter that perfect system and destroy it. We could destroy ourselves, but at least there will be one speck of bacteria left in the ocean at the bottom that will split and something new will happen and we can have a fresh start. That would be the greatest tragedy, that we do something where we become Mars, where there is no life. We took the best blessing, an
the Goldilocks
unpolluted,
zone, yeah.
perfect system where the whole planet gives us life, and we somehow found a way to kill every last cell. I don't think we are powerful enough to do that. That just has to be our own ego at some point. We have reached the late stage of whatever the fuck the system was created. Fuck the British. They made this shit like 300 years ago. At this point now, we're monopolizing information and we're monopolizing thought, where the only thing it's going to do is fuck us. Like, it seems like people will basically believe anything. We gotta have a little bit of STEM mentality where you're like, I need some primary and secondary sources before I believe something. Death. Not death, actually. I do have to. I'm picking this one. I am being completely gutted. Me bleeding out slowly via a board game. Unfortunate.
Another mini game, and
This is a classic right here.
so we're gonna do Where's Waldo? We're just gonna use one book, and it's gonna be for both of us, and whoever just finds Waldo first, that is the winner.
Perfectly clear to me. I am excited because even though I haven't been studying up on chess, I have Where's Waldo.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Waldo, hello, Waldo. Where are you, Waldo? I'm watching you, Waldo. I'm in your world. Where's Waldo?
Where are you, Waldo?
Waldo.
Where's Waldo?
It's your son, Waldo.
I miss you. Dad. Waldo.
Where are you, Waldo? Where are you, Waldo?
Oh, found him.
Champ.
The champ.
Oh yeah, you have a line of 3 on the right side. You're going for something here. Too bad I'm gonna kill the pawns. Or I'm gonna be killed. At this point, it'd be nice because we get a shot. Give me the strong alcohol gun.
Oh.
Now we get to see a little bit of Amsterdam.
100 proof.
Cheers.
Since last episode, it's been a couple months. What has been the plan moving forward since then? What have you been trying to do? What have you done?
I have stopped becoming a stoner hermit, and I have gotten a job. I have kept up with my classes. Didn't withdraw this semester, so we have passed things, and I do have a plan to at least graduate and try to pursue a career in doing food insecurity and plant science. So I am dreading the shift tomorrow where I go in and make pub subs for people, but ultimately I can pay off my credit card debt, I can pay off bills, I can buy dinner, and I can at least try to become an adult. Where I can critique the fuck out of the system, but I do have to function a little bit within the system. And I think I found a way to at least do that. So that has been a gigantic improvement. We're getting low on pieces. I have pawns, a king, and a bishop. I'm basically a cornered raccoon at this point in the dumpster where like you could put down a ladder to help me and I'm gonna claw. You can't have 2 queens. If you have 2 queens, I've lost this game, even if I lose this game.
That's still up for debate.
If we were playing real Russian roulette, we couldn't even get ourselves killed if we tried at this point.
How many people do you think have died playing Russian roulette?
Like 3,000. I'd say 3,000 voluntarily. I don't know how many involuntarily. It could be a lot. Check. That felt good. I almost won. Your king for one 100th of a second was like, huh?
He's like, oh wait, I can do it.
Fortunately, my pawns have not moved more than once, please. Can I move? The last bullet in the chamber, and it was a good game. I lasted a lot longer than I expected.
It was a splendid game.
So, bless up.
Oh. Well, Ryan, that is the game. You made it through all the way with the Russian roulette, and me just showing up. That's an extra $10. So you're coming away with $20 tonight.
Let's go.
I really appreciate and thank you for coming out tonight and ending it where it started, the season 1.
We've come full circle.
I actually want to thank you all for checking in and caring about it and giving a single shit, all 114 of you. To send us off for this season 1 finale is gonna be a best of clips from all the stuff you've seen from all those other episodes. Stay tuned, there's gonna be more of it and more other stuff. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed time.
Thank you.
Ryan, you end where you begin.
That was amazing. Perfect episode.
My son is vilifying my character.
Why are your hands so sweaty, John?
I bet that this question was gonna come up.
How about this picture?
Oh, dude, this. And honestly, I'm pretty stupid. Like, if any of you know me, like, he knows, like, I'm pretty stupid.
I am fully homosexual. I like men.
Where did you meet my mom?
In a brothel?
Oh, you can take a picture of my ass. I'm like,
He's got Guy Fieri hair, but definitely not Guy Fieri's body. I would fuck Guy Fieri before I would fuck this.
But actually, I have a music video out.
This young green brain, I don't give a fuck. I hide my nigga down, flying like wood. Bad little bitch, want suck these nuts. Sock time in, I play like wood.
This is a bad mini game. I made this TikTok where I was like munching them. And it was like 3 at once.
Since we were swimming nude, and I was not exactly knowledgeable of a great many male penises.
I'm very fucked up. You see it right there. It was a good time.
Dude,
what kind of...
you think I'm fucked, right? Like, I'm pretty fucked. Like, I'm pretty crazy, right?
He had one of the biggest schlongs I've ever seen, okay?
eat the chip.
Hence wrote in my yearbook to the biggest pump in 4G.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, well, if you'd seen this penis, you'd have remembered it too.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. God, I wish he would at least put on Friends or something other than his stupid show on repeat. Oh no, I didn't mean it. Ah!